Everyone, I'm Faisal and I'm here with Team Liquid's bottom laner, part of the duo with Core JJ, Yeon, coming off of a quite decisive victory against Cloud9. Um, Coming into that game, Cloud9 only lost one game to NRG. What was your mindset coming into the game?
My mindset was just basically just hard carrying the game, but to be honest, my start wasn't that great. I think Core actually did very well in laning phase. Today's start was a bit weird because I wasn't very, my mouse felt a little off, so it was a bit weird, but it all worked out very well. But before the game, I only had thoughts of the hard carrying.
I mean, you mentioned lane how you were a bit awkward. You Core was doing really well. You guys had a really, really good trade level one, level two with Cloud9's bot lane, which kind of put you guys in the driver's seat. Was there any kind of pressure that you felt to perform going throughout the rest of the game? Uh, that you'd had to perform, you had to be up at a certain level, or did you just autopilot? Not autopilot, but you know what I mean. Kind of
Yeah.
everything
The
normal.
biggest thing is I'm just trying to prepare for the team fights and making sure we don't lose the game. I'm just trying to think of the ways how to like make sure we can progress a lead and not. For me, it's making sure we don't lose. Basically, I'm just making sure I don't die and I can do as much damage as I can in my position. Basically, more than autopilot. I'm just trying to think of like the team fights and how to deal with everything.
Okay, I kind of want to switch up gears a little bit. I want to ask about Static Shiv. We've seen it a lot. I believe Harry built it on LeBlanc. Even it's kind of like a staple of the patch you guys are playing on. It's being on Varus. It's a staple on Kaisa. Zeri built it this game. Zeri's build was kind of troll, but that's a different story altogether.
We built Portable, was it?
Portable, yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah. I was on a. I saw him use them. Like, wait, what? I
You,
didn't. I was like, what the heck?
you want Night Harvester on the AP Zeri, right?
Yeah, but APZer is just not that good in my opinion.
Yeah, it's hit or miss, and it really missed today. Anyway,
Yeah.
back to the question. Static Shiv is basically nerfed for all AP champions, or all AP builds. It doesn't scale with AP at all anymore. Do you think that's going to change the bot lane meta and the LCS specifically, or you think it's going to be Varus still? It's still going to be Kaisa. It's still going to be.
Definitely sorry.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. That's
Definitely
the question.
depends on yeah. It definitely depends on how big the nerf was. I actually can't tell how big the nerf was when I played solo queue, especially because the patch just came out. I'm gonna have to like play it a little bit. But I hope it's dead. I think it's dead for mid for the most part, I hope. I think. For AD carry, I think you can still use it in my opinion. I think it's still fine to comfortably use it.
I lost my train of thought. Okay, actually, I do have another one. Um, Last time I talked to you, you were coming into the split. You were still wet behind the ears, rookie, still experiencing the big stage for the first time, playing with Core JJ, playing with Harry, playing with Pioshik, playing with Summit. Now you're in your second split. Technically, you aren't as much of a rookie as you were before. What has changed between spring and summer for you as a player?
I'm just definitely more comfortable. Just I feel like I just had I worked really hard on learning the game more, basically. Learning the game and just getting more comfortable around the language and like just the game in general.
Have you felt any pressure to improve your communication with Core or the rest of the team, or make any kind of shot calling, or is that already taken care of?
In spring and during our boot camp in Europe, I was trying pretty hard to improve on that aspect because I could not do it in spring as well. So there was that.
Have you felt like any improvement? I'm not. I don't want to like. If you don't want to like answer, I don't want to pry.
Oh
Just
no,
like,
that's totally fine. I definitely feel like I got a lot better in communication, especially with what I want to do in the game.
and have you like see like actually no, you've already answered that. You've seen it. We're seeing it on stage as well. Now the split Team Liquid is playing very very well compared to last split. You guys have been, for lack of a better term, when you guys are on, you're smurfing. But there are times when you maybe have a hiccup or a bump in the road. Um, are you guys like, what are you guys doing to try to find that consistency? Like when you're on, and you're on every day, every week, every game. What kind of steps have you been taking with your team or by yourself?
In
To
terms of like the official games or like scrim practice or like just in general.
You don't have to tell me anything about scrims. It's like that's scrims. It's different. It's private. It's like behind the doors. I don't need to know about that. I'm wondering about like on stage having that level of consistency when it all matters. When everything's on the table.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, I think not our team, but overall, scrims, most mistakes don't come up as, or mistakes come up the same amount as scrims and as officials, but in scrims, people don't see it as much, or the game is more hectic, so it's hard to like go over like the really important points in like the scrim. So I feel like the officials are like the best way to learn the game, in my opinion. So just like making sure we find our problems in the actual official game and then reviewing it and seeing why it happened is really important.
Just repetition and practice. It keeps it on. You'll improve. That's what I do with sports, and I haven't found that with League yet. I'm still bronze. I'll find my way there someday. Right, but thank you very much for talking with me. I really appreciate it. It's been fun watching you improve over the last almost 6 months, I guess now.
6
and
months.
Even though it's a bit of an expedited split, I'm excited to see you guys play next week or tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Right. Well, thank you very much for sitting with me today.
Yeah, thank you.